So let's read the question. If the sum of m terms of an AP is equal to the sum of its n terms, show that the sum of its m plus n terms is 0. So let's begin. So the first step is always write down what is given to you. So we are given the sum of m terms, meaning Sm, is equal to sum of its n terms, that is Sn. So we're given one condition over here. Based on this, we have to show sum of its m plus n terms is 0. So let's first solve this over here. So what is sum of m terms? It is m by 2 into 2a plus m minus 1 into d is equal to, what is the sum of n terms? It is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So let's first simplify this over here. So we get m by 2 into 2a plus m into d, md, minus 1 into d, minus d, is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n into d, nd, minus 1 to d, minus d. Now let's open the bracket. So first we have m by 2 into 2a plus m by 2 into md, then m by 2 into minus d. So plus m by 2 into minus d. Is this clear? So basically multiply m by 2 with each term over here. Same thing over here, n by 2 into 2a. So n by 2 into 2a plus n by 2 into nd, then minus sign over here, n by 2 into d. So n by 2 into d. Here also, because we have a minus sign here, you can just put a minus sign here. Minus sign m by 2 into d. Is this clear? So see, 2 and 2 cancel. M into a, I'll write it as am plus m into m square d by 2 minus md by 2 is equal to 2 and 2 cancel. Na, that is basically an, plus n into n square d by 2 minus n to d by 2 minus nd by 2. What is the next step? Like I told you, whenever one condition is given to you, now bring everything to the LHS. So we have am plus m square d, basically here 2, so you can just combine, minus md by 2. Now plus n over here will become minus an, plus n square d will become minus n square d by 2, minus nd by 2 will become plus nd by 2 is equal to 0. So about these three terms over here. Now here also 2, here also 2. So we can remove this and just put it like this. If denominator is same, add the numerators. Now take am and an together. So we have am minus an, then plus m square d minus n square d. So plus m square d minus n square d minus md plus nd minus md plus nd. All of these are above 2. So above 2 is equal to 0. I repeat, see what did I do? I put these two terms together, am minus n together. Now here we basically have denominator 2. So m square d minus n square d minus md plus nd upon 2 is equal to 0. Now from here I'll take a common. So I get m minus n plus. From here, what can I take common? I can first of all take d common from these two terms. So I'll get m square minus n square. Now see, I'm getting an m minus n over here. Here also I want m minus n. So I'll take minus d common. So we'll get m minus n by 2 is equal to 0. Is this clear? Now what will I do? I'll basically multiply this by 2. See here what is the denominator 1. So we'll take the LCM as 2. So now everything upon 2. 2 divided by 1, 2 into a. So 2a into m minus n plus d. M square minus n square, I'll write it as m plus n into m minus n minus d into m minus n. This whole thing is equal to 0. Right? Now from each of these terms, I'll take m minus n common. So I'll take m minus n as common. So what remains inside? See, m minus n gone. So we have 2a plus, again m minus n gone. So d into m plus n. M minus n gone, minus d by 2 is equal to 0. Is this clear? So this 2 is being divided here. It will be multiplied here. 0 into 2 is basically 0. So this is what we are getting. Now again I can further simplify. I can take d common over here. So we get m minus n is just a bit of difficult solving, but otherwise very simple. 2a plus, take d common. So we get m plus n over here. D divided by d 1. So minus 1. is equal to 0. So now we have multiplication of two terms is 0. I repeat, multiplication of two terms is 0. So either this is 0 or this is 0. So we have either m minus n is equal to 0. So from here we get m is equal to n. But we cannot take this value. We reject this value. Why? Since m is not equal to n. So since m is not equal to n, we reject this value. What is the other thing? This thing is equal to 0. So either this or this entire thing. 2a plus d into m plus n minus 1 is equal to 0. Right? Now, hold this star over here. So what I'll do is, I'll box this and I'll call this 1. Is this clear? Now see, what do we have to prove? We have to find the sum of the m plus n terms. So what I'll do is, I'll find the sum of m plus n terms. So let me first rub this off. What did I do so far? We are given sum of m terms is equal to sum of n terms. We plugged in the formulas, we solved. We got two conditions. Either this is 0 or this is 0. If m minus n is 0, m is equal to n. We reject that. Why? M is not equal to n. That means this thing is equal to 0. Now, hold this thought over here. I'll rub this off and then we'll find the sum of m plus n terms. So previously we reached this result over here. Now let's continue. We have to show the sum of its m plus n terms is 0. So let's find the sum of its m plus n terms. What is the formula? See, sum of n terms is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, right? So what we want is sum of m plus n terms. So replace n by m plus n. So what is sum of m plus n terms? Just replace n by m plus n. So n becomes m plus n by 2 into 2a plus, replace n by m plus n. So m plus n minus 1 into d. Is this clear? Now, how do we solve this? So this is equal to m plus n by 2. Now see, we have 2a plus m plus n minus 1 to d. This is the same thing as this. See, 2a plus m plus n minus 1 into d. So what is this value over here? This value is 0. Is this clear? Why? Call this 1. So I'll mention in bracket from 1. So this is where we use this result. I repeat, this result and this result is exactly the same. So this result is 0. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So basically we have just shown that s of m plus n is equal to 0. So hence proved. So hence we have shown the sum of m plus n terms is 0. So this is how you solve such type of questions. So remember, begin with what is given to you. We're given sum of m terms is equal to sum of n terms. One condition, get your equation, solve, bring everything on the LHS, take common. So ultimately we reached m is equal to n, not acceptable, or this value is equal to 0. Once you have reached till here, call this one. Now find the sum of m plus n terms, write down the formula sum of n terms. Sum of m plus n terms means replace n by m plus n. Now this expression is the same as this expression. So what is the value of this expression? It is 0. So replace this by 0. Anything into 0 is 0. Hence we have shown sum of m plus n terms is 0. Right? So this is how you solve such type of questions.